Vincent Daniels, and today I would like to talk with you about an occupation that is in high demand now and will be in the future. First, before I do that, before we get started with our session on today, I'd like to introduce my audience, which varies in age, and but they're all members of the same congregation. I'd introduce you the oldest in the congregation, which is Berta Glover, a 62-year-old, and also Sherry Brown, who is a member. She's the youngest that's in the group. And also Miss Daniels, who is also a member of the congregation here at the church. And today I would like to discuss 3 points. And the first one I want to bring out is, what is an occupational therapist? According to Old Bang, an occupational therapist is someone that helps improves the lives of individuals with disabilities. And also, I would like to give you some statistical facts about the field of occupational therapy. I believe that according to occupational therapists from the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, one of the fastest growing fields that is from now into 2020, they say that the pay range from $72,000 and 32 cents a year. It also states that that is $34.77 per hour. It's an you need an entry-level education of a master's degree. Work experience, you really don't need any work experience with this occupation. You don't need any on-the-job training with this occupation. It also says the job in 2010, it was over 100,008 people that was employed in this field. The outlook for this field is 33%, much faster than the average occupation in the country. And the employment change from 2010 to 2020 will be 36,400. And in saying that, I would like to also let you know how people can use this occupation as a platform for advancing something that God values. God values compassion. The Bible said that he moved on them with compassion when he saw the crowd. There's a story in the Bible where Jesus had told his disciples that when I was hungry, you fed me. When I was naked, you clothed me. When I was in trouble, you came to see about me. Meaning when I was in prison, you came to see about me. And the disciples asked the question, when were you ever outdoors? When were you ever hungry? When were you ever in trouble? And Jesus said, if you've done this to the least of my little ones, you've done this for me. This occupation is a field, I believe, of ministry, where you can advance your ministry, you can advance your spiritual awareness, and advance yourself in going to heights that God wants you to go to in dealing with people. This field is also a field that deals in the human service field, which you can be a social worker in a hospital or in a prison or even a social worker in a school. This field is open for individuals that want to advance in ministry, who loves people, who wants to do for people, and who wants to do the will of God. I often say that what would Jesus do? He would do exactly what he did. He fed the hungry. He ministered to the hungry. He clothed them. He came to see about them that was in trouble. And I believe this field will be able to take you to that field. And I conclude now. Will there be any questions? If not, we have pamphlets in the back that will give you more information concerning this field. And I believe this field will help advance the platform that God values.